So hello and welcome to all the viewers. In present video, we will discuss about one of the important feature, that is move. So if you see on the top of this ribbon tool, you will find edit panel, and over here there are few tools which are really important for a 3D structures. So now, as name suggests, move is used in order to rotate as well as to translate the geometry's features like surface, face, any slots, any solid geometry. Even we can use that in Sketch also. In addition to that, move features is also used in order to create some of the taper faces, draft faces. Okay, then let's start now. So if you see, this design window represents one of the clutch plate, and for this clutch plate you will find there are more number of slots. So let's discuss about the middle one, and we'll try to rotate this face first. So there are two options. Either you can select the face and click on the move, or you can click on the move and then select the face. Both have the same results. Now select the face. Now once you will click on this, you will find the triad, which may consist of three translation as well as three rotational axis. So basically this red, you can say it is vertical, then you can see the blue one, this is nothing but your longitudinal, and green is nothing but your transverse. So in all three directions you can move this respective face. So similarly you will find the rotational three axis, like green one you can rotate like that. Similarly you can rotate like this, and then you will find you can rotate like this. Now let's start with moving this. So in order to move this face, you just need to select the respective axis, and there are two features like this mini toolbar. You will find either you can do by ruler or you can define the up to options. So let's start with the moving this face, and then you can define a 10 mm of dimensions, right? So now what we did, we just move this face and we put it the 10 mm of dimensions. Then the, there will be doubt will come into your mind, because the same will happen with the pull options also. Now if you see, we can pull that. If you put 10 mm, then it will give the same results. Yes, for this particular face we will have the same results, but suppose if you rotating Control Z, let's do first Control Z, you have same results for moving the face by pull as well as by move options. But when you will say, let's select this face, and now see the difference between both the pull as well as move options. Now when you do pull options, you will find it is either adding or it is either removing the material. Let's do Control Z further and then click on the move. Now if you do the move, you will find there is nothing, but if you see, the surface is constant and there is no addition or decreasing the material. It is actually moving the face. So that is what the difference when you used to do move options. Okay, so we observe difference between pull and move when we are translating corner, or you can say the round face. Now let's try with selecting complete slot, and then let's see the difference. First click on the pull, and when you use this pull option, then you will find there is a change in a slot, right? Either it is increasing the size or it is minimizing the size of the slot. Let's do Control Z and now use move options. Now when you use the move, you will find when you use move, then you will find we are translating that respective slot feature. So here there is no addition or subtracted of the, or you can say there is no scaling of the slot. So it is actually transferring the respective slot. slot in the sense the respective faces along with the edges. Okay, so now I think you had observed there is a much, or you can say the greater difference for case to case. Now let's talk about one more feature. Now select the face. Suppose you want to rotate this respective face, or you want to create some of the tapered, then in order to do, just need to click on this angle face, and here you can define the respective angle. Like you can move this face, you can define the angle here. Right now it is 90 degree, let's put it 120 degree, then you will find the difference, right? Now if you put further 70 degree, then it will be inside outward, right? So like that you can change the respective tapered, or you can say you can create a draft. Let's do Ctrl Z. Even let's try on this face and select the face you want to rotate. Now you will find the respective tapered of 320 degrees are created. So like that you can create a respective taper, or you can say the draft, with the help of move feature. The correct word is we can create a slant or inclined faces at particular angle with the help of move feature. Now let's discuss few more feature of move. Click on the move, select the round face, and here you will find when we are moving this respective face, here we can define the respective move directions also. So when you click on that, either you can define a respective flat face. Now you will find, we will zoom that local face. Either you can select this axis, click on that, and along this axis you can move, or select further this flat face. Along this flat face you can translate that. Similarly, even you can select this face and you can translate along that respective face, or you can say the directions. So likewise you can give the directions for this moving of your respective faces. Okay, let's do Ctrl Z, and now we will discuss few more features. We will rotate this geometry, and here you will also find there are few more slots are present. Now let's discuss few more feature of move. Select the complete slot, and here once you have selected, click on the move. So once you will click on the move, you can select the respective axis, and there are two options, like either you can select by ruler or you can select up to. So as when we select ruler, then at that time we can define the respective dimensions, ruler dimensions, right? Let's define here 20 mm. Then you will find it is moved by 20 mm. Select this axis, define this ruler, and you can put your XYZ coordinates. Similarly, if you want to move downward also, you can further change this respective XYZ coordinates. Let's move further, define here and put 10 mm. So now likewise you can use these ruler options. Okay, there is one more option. Let's do Ctrl Z, select the further, and there is select the complete slot. When you select on this, then there is one options like up to. So when it says up to, it means that you can give the respective reference. Like here we can create this slot up to, we will give this reference of this face, then you will find it shifted over here. Now further we will select up to this, then it will shifted over here, right? Now if you want to give further, let's move this up to this central, then you will find it is inside one. So like that you can use this up to options. Now there is one more option, like here if you see the anchor point creations. At present you will find this yellow point at the middle, it is by default at the centroid. Now if you want to change that, then you can use this anchor point and you can click on that edge where you want to create an anchor, and then you can use up to, right? So it's basically used to reposition the anchor point. You can further change that anchor point to this edge, and suppose you want to move this slot with respect to this edge, then you can use that. You can define, if you want to move that respect to anchor point, then you can define the dimensions and then you can move. Okay, let's do Control Z. So that is all about your move. Now we will discuss one more feature, that is copy paste. So let's select the complete slot. Now if you want to do a copy of this respective slot, then that is possible with this move. You just need to select this, Control C, and you need to put the control button, and then you can drag the copy of that respective slot. Furthermore, select the complete slot, use control button, and you can create the copy of this object. So it is not as pattern. Basically we are just copying the objects from one place to another place. The pattern you will find over here like linear pattern and circular as well as rectangular pattern. So here we are just copying the object and there is no linkage with the initial object or an initial feature. Okay, that is what the difference over here. So I think we discuss move most of the commands, like we discuss how to do copy paste, we discuss how to move respect to surface, how to move respect to round surface, how to create a draft, how to create a respect to taper. Now let's discuss further. Let's select this face, and if you want to create a respect to taper along this face, then you can move that like this, right? Control Z. If you want to move like this, now if you see here, it is moving. We created taper like that. Now when you shift this your anchor point to edge, you will find the difference in the taper. Now you just move that and you will find the difference in the taper. So that is what the use of this anchor point. Okay, so that's it guys. I think we cover most of the move. Now in next exercise we will start the actual modeling from 2D to 3D. I think at present we covered sketch, pull, move. Inside the move we covered most of the parts: translate, copy, how to move the respective face, how to rotate. Okay, so thank you guys. Bye bye, take care.